Belongs to the... Probably out of order. Last time I was in this warehouse, I was a little kid. Last time I was in this... Cover for the drain. Holds fast. Holds tight. Can't do anything with my bare hands.
I don't think pliers are going to help get a drain cover off.
Waste of time.
No. Guessing I need like a metal bar or something. Perhaps I can get one in the bar.
Hi, Tom.
You don't have to say anything. Rumors spread fast.
I'm a dead man. And who told you anyway?
You know, I have my sources. But that's none of your business. Why did you make such a fuss about it all? It's gonna get you into trouble.
And what would you do? Would you just give them your card? You taught me otherwise, remember?
Yeah, that's true. But I also told you that a turtle always hides inside its shell when things heat up. And maybe that's what you should do, boy. Instead of arguing and fighting.
What would you do in my position?
Well, I sure as hell wouldn't go nuts like you. There's a solution for every situation. Some are better, some worse. If you give me a while, maybe I'll think something up.
And what?
Come on, don't I tell you all the time not to stick your nose where it doesn't belong?
Andy went out somewhere. He wants to try to fool the androids or something.
I've always known he's crazy as a loon. If he's not dead already, he will be soon. At the very least, he'll get imprisoned. Why, at least he's not gonna bother you and spoil your life anymore.
Come on, Tom.
You're right.
Can't something be...
Can't. I would do anything for you. Your parents wouldn't forgive me for doing otherwise. Your father helped me many times, and you're like a son to me. But that little shit doesn't deserve anything other than this mess. Just don't try to help him. You're not in a position to negotiate. And if you try something, you'll end up worse than him.
I know you know the resistance activists.
Son, your parents left you in my care. But they didn't say a word about me sending you to your death. And you won't hear a word from me about that until your dad rises from his grave and tells me I should tell you.
Yeah, great. I'll just go and get my book of zombie raising rituals. I could always try and persuade him.
Please, Tom. The resistance is my last hope.
Stop. I'm done with this topic forever.
Yeah. I guess that ends that conversation then.
I don't need anything in here.
Okay.
Local regular. Seems to always be here.
Oh, pisshead. Never mind.
Tom is my only family, although we're not really related. He raised me after the death of my parents.
Put some tunes on.
Great old thing. You can even download music from it.
That's a really shit looking jukebox.
It's partially broken, so it can't be controlled directly.
How does it get controlled? I haven't got a remote control.
It's an old model without voice control.
Oh, those older models.
I don't need anything in here.
Let's speak to Tom again.
Tom. I saw a young lady leaving this place some time ago. Did you have a great time?
When?
Several days ago. She's quite tall, well-developed, young.
Shut up! You know nothing. You've never seen her. Got it?
Yeah, sure.
That's better.
Jesus.
What about your business? Isn't it going well?
Did Andy tell you to ask these silly questions? You know for yourself how great I do. How many people in the slums can afford to buy a drink? I'll answer myself. 1. And there are about 300 people living in the neighborhood. That's not much, is it?
So why did you set up the bar then?
How many times have I told you already? It was in different times. The business was going well then. But then the state enforced new reforms for cities and citizens. Proclaimed reform politics. And the business went to hell.
My parents surely didn't imagine this whole situation, and these times.
Your parents didn't imagine a lot of things. And this was one of them. And most of all, they didn't expect you were going to be raised by a fellow like me.
You've been a good teacher to me.
Your mother would think otherwise.
If you stood above an abyss, people with knives were running after you and wanted to torture you, would you wait for them?
I know where you're heading, but...
Answer me, please.
I would jump.
And why?
Free choice.
You see? That's my decision too. I want to jump. I don't want to be dragged around and cut to pieces.
Fine. As you wish. I'll think about it. And maybe I'll talk about you with some people. I know they would like you. But I don't want to see you dead. The problem is that the parable of yours has a flaw. If you jumped into an abyss with a trampoline at the bottom, one that fired you back up closer to those fellows, that wouldn't help much, would it?
But it's still better, don't you think?
Better go now. I have to think about it.
Yeah, but he didn't mention a trampoline. Can't just invent new things. Oh, never mind. I'm not going to argue with you, Beardy. I'm leaving. Ooh. Cool. Let's go to gate G14 and see if... what was that guy's name? Andy? See if he's got himself killed. This music has some dramatic music that comes along with it. Dun 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 dun.
Andy must be crazy. I don't know if he's awaiting a miracle or death, because that's all he can expect. You can't talk over an android. Andy, I've told you before, and I'm telling you again, don't act like a fool.
Look, you see your chance in that resistance of yours, but I think I'm the one who's right. Those may be only walking metal boxes, but someone has to command them. And whoever that is, will notice me eventually.
Really? And what do you think he'll do then? He'll lock you up. Or worse.
Sir, I've identified the keyword resistance in your speech. Do you happen to have some information about that illegal organization?
No, you misunderstand me. Persistence. I was saying he's being persistent.
Alright, sir. But don't hesitate to inform us if you know anything.
Sure. To assist and to protect. I know.
Exactly so, sir.
Stop persuading me! Go to those phantoms of yours.
How's the negotiating going?
Well, a guy was here a moment ago who seemed to be in command of the androids. I'll wait till he shows up again.
Andy, don't do it.
Let me alone, will ya? It's none of your business.
An old model of an android guard. Didn't look good in a government district, so they put them here.
They look better here. Really?
Stop, please.
I just...
Ridicule.
And how about your future? Are you planning to have kids?
My components will be used in modern kitchen equipment.
So part of you will become a mixer. It's good that you have it all planned.
Ah, baby toaster.
Why did Endora suddenly halt construction and sack everyone?
The official report states construction halted due to financial problems of the